What's the deal, baby? Y'all know it is the big boss out, boss dog can't poke through the dope. Here to touch the box of your boy on his way to work. Had a good workout this morning. Now I'm on my way to work. I was thinking about something, you know. This Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, we don't know if it's gonna happen. But, you know, I said I'm gonna do everything in my power to still market this fight, you know, until it happens. You know, even when it happened, still gonna market this fight. I'm not trying to get no endorsement, no recognition. This is just me supporting boxing and supporting two fighters who are in their prime, who are agreeing to fight each other. You know, you don't get fights like this. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get this often. You don't get two top fighters in the same weight class fighting each other. You may get two different ones, two different weight classes, but not in the same one. So the question I have is, who's the better athlete out of Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? Now, y'all know me on my channel. There's no bias. We keep it 1,000, right? In my opinion, the better athlete out of the two is Terence Crawford, okay? Terence Crawford is a fighter that relies more on his athletic ability more than his skill. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford I'm not saying he's ever done this, but Terence Crawford is the type of guy that he's so athletic that he can fight with his hands down, throw a punch, and not get hit. You get what I mean? That's just the reality of it. Now, he get hit a lot, but that's because that's when he gets aggressive. And which in boxing, if anybody know boxing, if you fought before, you know the more aggressive you get, the more times you're gonna get hit, if that makes sense. So that's just what it is, you know. But I would say Terence Crawford is the more athletic fighter. I would say the more technical fighter is Errol. Errol is athletic, but he relies more on his skill as far as his skill set to beat people. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really see Errol really. I mean, he is athletic. You know, I'm not gonna sit here saying the dude just a non-athlete. Like, he is an athlete. You know what I mean? But I would say Bud is a more athletic guy. You know what I mean? Just based off his fighting style and, you know, just seeing how he fight. You don't really see Bud. I mean, like I said, Bud is a skillful fighter. And look, when you say, like, athletic, I'm not sitting here saying Bud don't have no skill and he don't use skill. Because when you say stuff like that, people are, oh, what? It's like, no. What I'm saying is, out of the two, if you look at them, Bud is more athletic, okay? He's more of the athletic guy. He's the guy that relies more on his athleticism more than Errol. Errol relies on his skill, okay? Errol's the type of fighter that he kind of has the Mamba mentality effect, right? Where he'll throw, when he's training, he'll throw a jab 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Whereas Bud won't do that. You know, Bud's more of a combination punch. He gonna boom, boom, boom. You know, Errol gonna perfect. Errol perfects things, if that makes sense. So Errol gonna sit there and throw, like I said, throw the jab 1,000 times. Then he gonna throw the two 1,000 times. Then he gonna throw the 1-2. Then he gonna work on stepping with it. Like, he's fundamentally sound. You know what I mean? That's the difference between the two. And whereas, like, Bud he has fundamentals, but he relies more on his athleticism. You know what I mean? A lot of times you see Errol throwing that jab, perfect. That shoulder is covering that chin. His hands are high. Whereas Bud, he's so athletic, he don't do that. But why? Because he's athletic. So Bud can throw a jab however way he want to throw it. His chin can be exposed, everything. He know how to get out the way. He has the athleticism to do that. Not saying Errol can't do that. Errol has done that. But Errol's style is so technical. You know what I mean? He gonna break you down. You know what I mean? His high guard, he's strong. It's kind of hard to penetrate that, if that makes sense. You get what I mean? Like I say, whereas Bud is a fighter that can boom, boom, and he out the way. You know what I mean? Now, granted, does Bud use his legs more at 147 than he did at 140? No. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a fight where at 147 yet where he had to use lateral movement and things like that. to defeat a fighter. He normally, since he's been at 147, he kind of been standing in front of people. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if that's due to the level of competition, and he just like, this dude, sorry, I can stand in front of him. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I think it's due to the competition. But look, the people he fighting, he like, man, I'm better than this dude. You know what I mean? I can stand in front of him. You know what I mean? That's what I think. You know? So he ain't fought a fight where he had to, you know, use lateral movement. He just kind of been standing there. But Bud is athletic. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know what y'all think. Who's the better athlete out of the two? You think Terence Crawford or Errol Spence? Let me know. Bosco.